Hello, everybody. Um, I promised that I'm going to be working on a few videos. Actually, I'm going to be doing 3 videos in a row. So that was two of them are requested videos, and the one of them is going to be the weekly astrology report because of the shift that's going on right now, and a lot of people are interested in what's going on, and that's how it is. But the two requested videos, they were. The one was about inner work. To explain more about the inner work, what the inner work means. And the other one, it's about explain the difference between the three major vibrations, and those are sexual vibrations, heart vibrations, and soul vibration. How they are like more present within inside of you, and what's going on with all that. This video, though, this will be about the inner work and what the inner work is. The inner work, it's much more complicated than a lot of people. They kind of like look about it or think about it. This is the part when you actually face yourself. And what I mean by facing yourself, you facing your issues, your situations, your way of life, your everything about you, and you go through this process of work of you want to make yourself better, but where does that power come from? Okay, the most people have no power over themselves. They don't have the courage to overcome the issues. A lot of the people, even we're talking about of they try to lose weight, they try to quit smoking, or they try to go ahead and do something to change their life for better. They have rough time facing themselves inside, because the inner work, it's a process when you work on yourself. This is a work that nobody else can do it for you. This is not like somebody will go buy groceries for you. This is not somebody who gonna give you a ride. This is not a something that somebody who comes in and with a magic spell will change you. This is a inner work inside, come from you to you, and it has to do a lot of how much your soul is. And a lot of the people, they ask me, well, Dio and the Twin Flames, it's so hard because you work with something else too. Well, it is about you to focus on you. We've been told this numerous times, and we're telling this a lot of people over through the Facebook. Stop focus on your twin flame, start focus on you, what you need to change. Simply because the twin flames, it's a position where you have to find yourself. You have to demolish what is not the right thing for yourself, and then you change. And this process, it's actually the inner work, and that inner work leads you to a one major thing, and that major thing is you to be your true self, as you express yourself as body, heart, and a soul, and all those three vibrations at the same time. And that what a lot of the twin flames very have hard time is to become their true self. Specifically, we're talking about being your true self, about the runner. Runner has the fear of the truth, and that's what they're running from. They're running from themselves to be their true self. And it's hard for them to do this inner work. It's hard also on the chaser to do this inner work, because the chaser chasing the runner. And when all that stops, now the real work begins. That inner work for some of the twin flames, it is about change. And that's why the twin flames go through a lot of pain, because there is two type of pain: pain of changing yourself, or pain of the regret about the things about yourself. And the more you regret, the more that power of regret focus you to the desire to fix the right things. And the pain of change, which is actually you change, and you find that that pain gets little by little smaller and smaller and smaller, and that pain of change is actually driving you to change yourself. And this is a part of what a lot of people don't understand. That is the real power of the inner work, is to self-evaluate yourself, your actions, your thoughts, your belief system, and to go ahead and match your destiny, to match your level of where you're going. And at this level of where you're going, it's lit by your soul. It's not lit, but by something else. And a lot of the awakened people have a hard time to go ahead and do this. Why? The reason is why it's because they hold on to the old belief system. They still hanging on to the intimacy part. They still hanging on to, oh my God, this is not gonna happen. He or she is not gonna call me. Is not gonna talk to me, and so on and so on and so on. And it goes to a deeper and deeper hole. Compared to the awakened person who understands this, is like, you know what, screw this. I tried everything. Now I understand that I cannot talk to him or her, but there is this force of destiny, this force of God that will find them and talk to them. And I'm not the one. I just have to patiently work on myself, improving myself by my daily actions, and go ahead and accept of the reality the way it is. And this video actually is gonna be attached to the next video, which is that's gonna be the 3 vibrations. And those 3 vibrations are actually the inner work. It's a part of the inner work. And when you express yourself and you work on yourself, you learn of expressing yourself of all those 3 vibrations. But until you do this, you need to understand all of them. You can't just understand the 2 of them and try to be acting on your work. It's not gonna happen, because there is always gonna be a something. And through over the talks with people who have problems about the inner work, I see a lot of people are stuck on the same issues over and over and over and over, like a magic circle. I mentioned that in other videos on it. And the problem right here is that even when you talk to other people, even when you ask for advice, even when you go ahead and look that advice from others that comes into you, a lot of the people, they don't take that advice. The reason they don't take that advice is because on some level the ego is still working on them. The ego is like, I need to do this, but I'm still want to have this certain outcome with my twin flame. And until you have this inside of you, the universe is like, okay, well, you have this thing, you wanted to control it, so if you want to control it, then there you go, you control it, see how kind of mess it is. And that's why when we said let it go, you have to do the inner work of let it go. Mean, get your twin and do it to the universe, which is, you're not hearing probably this the first time. And the thing is that I've been talking to a lot of people, and some of those people have been talking this thing, preaching this thing over and over and over, and they keep coming up with the same thing. Well, you cannot change your process. You cannot change things if you don't change yourself. And that is what the inner work comes into it. You to evolve on that point. Yes, there is going to be a sadness. There's going to be a part that your twin is not with you. Yes, there's going to be some those feelings of loneliness and those feelings with the other. But once the soul understands that it belongs where it belongs to, you cannot steer that part anymore. Your soul does that, and automatically, because simply the soul is connected to the universe, and that's become absolute truth. And when the absolute truth it's there, you cannot do anything more except patiently wait for what needs to be done to be done. And Tanya will understand that you cannot tell anything to your twin. And this is also part of inner work. Acceptance. You to accept cannot control the other. It doesn't matter if that is on sexual level. It doesn't matter if that is on heart level. It doesn't matter if that's an energetic level. It doesn't matter if that's in a soul level. Until the inner work is not done, that needs to be done properly, you won't be able to continue evolving on that part, because your evolution is depending on your level of understanding. And that is the hard part I see through a lot of people, that Dio, you're talking about the inner work, but we don't understand this. This is the part when you find out your lack of understanding of what you're doing, and you also don't look at yourself in the mirror and see what you're doing and what you need to change, what you need to improve, what you need to stop doing, or what you need to remove from your life, and to allow something new to come in its place. And it's hard because you versus you. There is nobody to help you on that portion of the inner work. Okay, this is a self improvement process in yourself, but not anymore as a human body and the human desires. So you can go ahead and change this part. You change with a lot of things. You change with your soul. You change within the universe. You change on different vibrations of that part. And when you understand those things, you allow those things to come in, you get this pain of change more easier on you, and you become more relaxed and calm within your vibrations. And that brings you of the best version of yourself. That change that you do. And once you do the process of changes, once you do the process of the inner work, then you switch, you shift to the next thing you need to change, the next thing you need to change, and the next thing you need to change. And you keep improving and improvement. And there's gonna be a point of time that the improvements they're gonna be more easier for you. The process of change is gonna be more easier for you, and those changes are gonna be pretty much a point that you're gonna be kind of like doing just in the blink of an eye or snapping a finger, however you want to be doing it, because the speed of the inner work is depends on you. The thought process is very fast. Okay, we are like the fastest computer exists. Okay, you accept information, you analyze it, you go ahead and make the evaluation, and based on the evaluation you create the actions of change. And once you make the actions of change, you see that it's much better, but there is something else needs to be done to be even getting better and better, and you focus on that. And that is the part of the inner work, when you focus on yourself. Because the people, what I'm seeing in the twin flames, takes a long time to become together, because they focus on what? They focus on their twin, and they forget to do this inner work inside of themselves, this inner work. I hope that video helps you out. I hope you get it. I hope you understand it. I hope you go ahead and you shift or adjust yourself on these positions, because if that's helping you out in your life, well, great. If not, look at the way in what you're rejecting as a improvement in life, and you will see. The most of the advice that I will give you is asking your soul deep inside of yourself. Calm down everything and ask yourself, did I deserve this? Did I do this? Did I live my truth? Did I'm honest to myself? Did I am the person who is honest within the universe? And when you answer some of those questions to yourself, you will find the truth about yourself. And then when you find the truth about yourself, then you become your truth. And when you align within the universes of vibrations, then you will find that the truth is very beautiful thing. Simply because it doesn't allow you to worry about anything else. You just do what you have to do, and that's the beauty of the life. Be loved.